Okay, hey fellas. So today, I know many people are actually using ChatGPT, and if you do, then this video is for you. So, do you ever wonder how to get the most out of ChatGPT? So, from from basic to max features. Well, this is the video for you. So you're gonna learn basic tips all the way to max tips. So this is the ultimate guide of ChatGPT. So yeah, let's start off with basic, which is customizing ChatGPT. Let's go to ChatGPT here. I'm already logged in and stuff. So all I have to do is click here and click on customize ChatGPT. And here I can provide custom instructions. So these instructions are basically instructions that would basically tell ChatGPT about me to give it better responses. So here, for example, I give it like I'm a ninth grade student, I am a YouTuber, and I like math and technology. So here there are some thought starters, and based on that. So basically, how should ChatGPT respond? If you scroll down, you're going to see that. And basically, I said pretty casual answer to questions like how an eighth grader would, yeah, understand. I put answers or understand basically. So I can just put understand here. So since I put ninth grade student here, I'm going to say eighth grade understanding level because if you just degrade your, whatever you are. So if you're at work, if you say to a college student, that's just gonna be better for you to understand, and then make sure that you can actually understand. So just make sure that this is enabled, enable for new chats, and save this. Okay, and you're set for what ChatGPT needs to know about you. Next, we're going to use something known as custom GPTs. So if I go back here and click on my profile picture, you're going to see my GPTs. Okay, so these are customized versions of ChatGPT provided by the community and the ChatGPT team themselves. Now, I like the ChatGPT team ideas. Let me just show you one of the ones. These two are my favorite: data analyst, and creative writing coach. So it's pretty cool. These both are really cool. So let's go to analyst, and basically it's for code interpretation, but I do use it for my studies if you don't know. So if I just go here, upload from my computer, and select um, a chapter that I have. Let me just search through where that chapter is. Um, oh, yep, found it. Yep. So this is a chapter that I have, and I'm gonna upload this, and I'm gonna be like, what is this? I know. What is this chapter about? And it's going to understand what it is. And yes, it is correct. That chapter is about number systems, and it gives me what the chapter outline is. So it's pretty nice. As you can see, operations on real numbers, that's correct. And it gives me a summary. So I can ask questions and stuff because this is a data analyst. Another one that I like is new chat. Okay, let's just go back to another GPT that is uh, writing coach. If I go here, I didn't train all of these GPTs yet, so I just tried a couple of these are my favorite. So, in fact, the intro that I was talking about in this video, that was actually written by me, but then I gave it to this writing coach and I told it to make it better. So it's pretty good at that. So if I just copy it here and then be like, this is already rewritten and stuff, but I can be like, make this YT intro, YT with intro better. No, and let's just go ahead and give it that. And there we go. As you can see, it's pretty nice, isn't it? It's a bit more engaging and polished, it seems. Okay, and That's nice. It's pretty nice. It's pretty cool. But I'm gonna use these custom GPTs or my GPTs a bit later in this video. But congratulations, you just passed the basic level of completely utilizing ChatGPT, and now we're gonna move on to the intermediate level. So basically, what the intermediate level is basically it's okay for most of you guys. I'm not gonna force you guys, but this is pretty good for everyone, mostly. But I still recommend you looking at um, well, just advanced. Uh, so yeah, or max as I call it. So here we can see this is, let's go ahead and talk about what is going to be in the intermediate level. So I recommend you to use like a precise prompt instead of just putting out basic prompts. So then instead of just saying like write an email to Josh about let's go back to normal GPT here. Let's go back. Let's just take this away. I don't want to show my account details. That's why I'm just trying my best. Um, write an email to Josh about life. Let's give it that time. And here is a friendly and casual email about to Josh about life, which is I mean, I guess, okay, this is nice, but even it's saying to personalize this more, and I'll touch that topic in a bit. But instead of just saying that, I could be like, draft an email to Josh about the core values of life. Now, this is just a generic example, but I could see the use case being like, instead of asking it like, what is I don't know what are animal cells. You can be like, what is a nucleus in animal cells, and that it will be much more intuitive. Now, obviously, the entire reason these chatbots exist is to better understand human language, unlike Google, just general Google, the internet. But simply, it's just not at that level where it can completely understand our language. It still is a pretty robotic, I know, right? So, just having type of this would be better than, like something like that. But another point that ChatGPT itself is telling is, personalizing the email is much better than just writing out generic emails. So let's say instead of just being like, write a message to Josh about how great of a friend he was, instead of that, we can be like, uh, write a message to Josh about how great of a friend he was. He's now moving out of town. We had some fights here and there, but overall, he was a good friend. Draft a message saying goodbye on behalf of me. Now, that is A, personalized, and B, it basically is telling a more precise information. Now, before I tell you all of this, just keep in mind that you should subscribe right now. And most importantly, you should basically remember that human reviewers at OpenAI or whatever can review the questions that you ask. So only if you're willing to give out this personal information, just go ahead. If you don't wanna, you don't have to. You can just go with the precise thing. So just keep in mind that OpenAI is gonna, have humans review this, or at least you can see what you're gonna ask. So just remember that. So if you don't want to give you out your personal information, as ChatGPT here states, you should not give out personal information. It's just not recommended. So just keep in mind, do not, if you don't want to give out your personal information to others, do not think that ChatGPT won't send it to others. It will. So just keep in mind. Yeah. But anyways, as I'm gonna send a message right now to ChatGPT, a personalized message. And again, if you don't want to give it personalized information, that's totally okay. But here, I'm gonna give it one. And look at that. This is a heartfelt message, as you can see. This is actually good. This is the message that Josh wants to see, rather than, I don't know, what is this? Um, Yeah, what is this? Yeah. hmm Although this is a bit personalized to my life, as you can see, I've been spending a lot of time on my YouTube channel and stuff. This is nowhere close to this. So we have just upgraded ourselves from this to this. Like this is like it's the best. Not really. It's one step down because I want to congratulate you. You are on to the next chapter, which is Max. So this is where you can utilize everything. And actually, Max is actually like a series of steps that you need to follow. So first, since you already followed the basic, intermediate, and advanced, or just the intermediate, medium levels, just follow those steps, and then we can start. So all of that combined will give us something like using customized, sorry, using my GPTs, and then going over to creative writing coach. Okay, start the chat, and then I would be asking it to write a message to Josh about how great of a friend he was, and he's moving out of town. We had some fights here and there, but overall he was a good friend, and draft a goodbye message on behalf of me. um, and then I would just paste in my name. Here we go. And we would set it. And since also remember that we did customize our GPT and we did give it such information like I'm a ninth grade student, I'm a YouTuber, I like math and technology, and we wanted ChatGPT to respond in a pretty casual way. Okay, so just keep in mind. Okay, it's fine. I guess I reached the limit of using GPTs. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. So there we go. We got a full-fledged message that basically is more personalized, which is intermediate. Also, it has, and as you know, ChatGPT now has things that it needs to know about me, which is also cool. And yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, but we are not over yet. This is the last and final step. So basically, what you want to do is you want to go here, um, and you want to go to a website called ai2humanconverter.com. They're not sponsoring me. I just searched Google to this website, and yeah, I don't know if, yeah. So basically, all we have to do is copy this and paste it. And then we want to click on this click to convert AI text, and it will convert it to a bit more. No, it's the same message, just more human this time. So as you can see, moment to ship, it's a bit more. It's still kind of AI, but much better. Um, yeah, much better, as you can see. Oh, this is much better. So you can use either way, either of the things. But I just feel like this is way better than whatever this game. This is still feeling like it's AI. This, this is real cool. Now you still have to write it on your own. But what if your objective is actually not to write messages to people, but rather to actually get answers, which was the point of this video, right? Well, then, if you want perfect answers, ask ChatGPT to just rewrite the answers. So, if I go back to ChatGPT, click on ChatGPT here, and then I'll just ask it. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. ChatGPT 3.5. It's fine. Let's say, what are cells? Now, keep in mind that it should answer in such a way that a eighth grader should understand. But let's say I didn't like it. I can regenerate it, and it will regenerate it. Okay, it's okay, I guess. But what you want to do is say, give the answer in a more casual way. You just want to tell the tone of the answer to ChatGPT. And one thing I really like about Google's Gemini over ChatGPT is because of this feature. You can directly set the tone of the message or the generate a response, and it would be like that. And actually, during my studies last year, I used Google Gemini. I used to use ChatGPT here and there, but mostly throughout my last year's studies, I used Google Gemini. And so I have a lot of experience with it. So if you want, you could use Google Gemini, and I'll make sure to make a video. Just go ahead and like this video and subscribe, so that I would know. And just comment down below if you want a video like that, and I'll make a video on the ultimate guide to use Google Gemini. I actually feel like Google Gemini is very good for students and researchers over ChatGPT, because it has access to Google, the internet. So if you want, I can make one a really good guide because I have personal experience with it. Because as I told you, last year I used it during my studies, so it's a very good tool. And yeah, this look at this. I wanted it in a more casual way, and definitely it's better than this. So I'd give it a good rating. I don't know why I can't give it. Okay, it's fine. I guess I marked it. But yeah, Google Gemini is much better for students and researchers, I feel like, over ChatGPT. So just make sure to subscribe.